Whitney, please speak on Tasha K's interview with FTN Bae. She did that girl so wrong. Even if something didn't seem right, she should not have acted the way she did with that girl in the interview. I don't believe she lying about something happening to her son. What up, you guys? Welcome to the channel. If you are new, don't be. Go ahead and click that subscribe button to be a part of the Witness gang, to join the Witness Nation. Now let's get into this, shall we? Hello, you guys, and welcome to the channel. If you're new, don't be.
I'm Whitney. Keep it cute, get the boot.
Your girl, as whack as she is in all her glory, was in the New York Times. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the channel. Happy Saturday to you guys. You guys know this is so impromptu. I really don't come on Saturdays, but I was asked, and I do listen to you guys for the most part when it comes to content and things that you would like for me to address. No different from me coming on after her statement that she made in regards to the verdict that was passed with her and Cardi B. This is no different. I am a fellow YouTuber, and I'm going to speak on what I want to speak on. So before we get into it, let me address D. Smith, and I'm going to do this one time. But I told you guys 2022, I ain't playing this. Okay, so D. Smith says, stop following her. Stop being in her chat. Who are you? Staying, not saying. Might want to, when you come for somebody, make sure your grammar is correct. Staying, you are a Christian, and cuss at the same time. You have other issues to worry about. First and foremost, I don't follow Tasha K. Just to let you know that I'm not a subscriber. All right. Secondary, the reason why I do still watch her, if anything, is because of her interviews. Okay. In some cases, she does interview well. In this case, she did not. See, what I'm not like any other person, I'm not a stan of Tasha K. I hold her accountable for integrity purposes. Okay. So when she's right, she's right. When she's wrong, I'm gonna say that. Okay. So yeah. Okay. And then last but not least, as far as me being a Christian and cussing, that has nothing to do with anything. Okay. My walk has nothing to do with me cursing, baby. Do you not know who rolled with Jesus? That they were darn near thugs, okay, cutting people's ears off right up until the time when he went to the cross. Don't do that, okay? Because I'm not that Christian, okay? You're not gonna scare me or punk me or whatever the case may be, okay? All right, because God holds my future in his hands, not you, okay? And lastly, you have other issues to worry about. I do, and I worry about mine. I hold myself accountable as well as my subscribers on my platform. So just as well as everybody functions on this platform called YouTube and we hold each other accountable, this is no different. If you don't like it, you can click the X. Good day. Now, hey everybody, okay, good afternoon for you guys. You guys see the thumbnail, okay? So you have the option to click out, okay? But what you are going to do, you're going to respect my platform. If this is not your cup of Kool-Aid, you can pour it out down the drain, okay? You don't have to drink it, all right? But in 2022, you come in my chat and you be disrespectful, you may get a response, okay? Last year, I kept it very cute with you guys. I, ignored or whatever the case may be, but I'm gonna give you the same energy that you giving me, respectfully though. Okay. So, anyways, you guys, welcome. Okay, welcome. Good evening to you guys. First and foremost, I want to tell you guys welcome. Okay, welcome. Make sure you place your city in the chat so I can shout you out once I get into the chat. All right, and make sure you guys, like I said, keep it cute. Okay. So you won't get the boot, all right? Okay, your girl keeps it very cute with you guys. Okay, I just asked you the same thing, meaning you don't have to agree with me. Okay, but make sure that you keep it respectful. Okay, and in particular, oh, hold on, we're breaking. In particular, that comment, D. Smith, you disrespected me. Okay, don't come after my faith walk because I'm holding somebody accountable that you clearly love. Okay, there's a difference if I'm coming on this platform, I'm cussing Tasha K out, I'm talking about her children, I'm talking about her parenting. I'm not doing that. I'm holding her accountable for the integrity that she has or she claims to have on this platform. My Christian walk has nothing to do with Tasha K or you. Okay, so that's not keeping it cute. If you want to make your claim, that's fine. Make your claim and keep it pushing. Okay. All right, so make sure you keep it cute so you won't get the boot. Make sure you subscribe if you have not done so. Like this video and share it because clearly we're making people upset, okay? All right, so make sure you share this video so I can make more people upset, all right? Thank you. Last but certainly not least, if you'd like to join this channel, you can do so by clicking the link I'm about to place in the chat, okay? Now, I'm about to indulge a lot more with my members, so I won't have comments like that. Here soon, I will be placing members-only chat, members-only videos, and things to that nature, okay? So if you would like to join the best show on YouTube that keeps everything Gucci and we have a level of respect for ourselves here, join Whitney DTV. Okay, you won't be let down. Okay. All right. So the link is in the chat if you'd like to join. All right. Now, if you would like to support your girl on a monetized basis, you can do so by sending a cash out to Whitney DTV 87. All right. Now, I love your super chats. That's great. But know that a percentage of it will be going to YouTube, right? It's their platform, rightfully so. Okay. So, but if you want to get it directly to me, that's how you do so. Now, I don't have my phone, so I won't be able to hear the little chime. So, thank you guys all in advance for showing your love. Okay. We're a little choppy as I see. Okay. But please just, ride with me. If I have to go to podcast, I'll do that. Last but certainly not least, we do have a P.O. box. Make sure you guys check that out. Send me your hate mail, love mail, your products and or services that you would like for me to review. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and get into it. But first, let me go ahead and say hi to you guys that are here in the chat. Sorry, I had to start a little rough this evening because people are coming for me, baby. Don't do me. Not this year, not 2022. We're not doing that this year. I will chickadee check you. All right. Hey, CR said agreed. All right. Hey, Kamiko, long time no see, beautiful. Miss your face. Okay, Cheyenne or Cheyenne. Hi, Cheyenne. Hello. Hey, Aaron. Hey, Miss Carmichael. Hey, how are you? I see you got my notification. Up, come get this commentary. Hey, y'all, shouts out to come get this commentary. I actually had the pleasure of rebranding her from her banner to her intro to her outro and profile picture. So head on over and check everything out, okay? All right, Kamiko says, yes, listen from down the street in Houston, H-Town. Hey, Robbins. Oh, hold on. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, we are very blotchy, y'all. Hey, Robin says, that was cute and respectful. Hey, from Cali. Hey, I'm just saying, don't come for me. Because, I'm on a different level. But I know when you come for Tasha K, you have the winos. We'll get your jiggity drunk behind on somewhere, okay? All right. Hey, Queen Keish. Hey, good evening. Oh, you are so pretty, Elise. You're so pretty. I hope I said that right. Okay. And hey, Shawty. She said, hello, Whitney D. Did you read R. Kelly transcripts on your member only channel? I did. I read all of them. But it's not members only. I have a playlist. So all you have to do is go over to the playlist and catch up, girl, catch up. I'm going to be revisiting them here soon, but right now I'm just trying to decompress before I get into it deeply, okay? Shouts out to Miss Carmichael making it official, becoming a member of the hottest channel here on YouTube. Shouts out to you. Welcome to the membership, okay? Come get this conversation. I'm so happy Princess referred me. I love your work. Thank you again. You're so welcome. Thank you so much. Thank you. So USB, thank you. And just to pay the bills, shouts out to Shazazz Creations for making this beautiful tea. It says, I'm Black, her story. Okay? I'm Black, her story. All right. Yes, the other day I did history. I'm Black, her story. Okay? Which I am. All right. And then last but not least, shouts out to Shea Michelle Cosmetics for the cosmetics I'm wearing on tonight. Let's go ahead and get into it. Okay? I'm already revved up. My husband had me playing Nicki Minaj. Do we have a problem? Hey, what? Yeah. So I'm amped up. And baby, I guess that energy came up in here because we got people out in the comments coming after me. I don't care, baby. I don't care. Okay. Do we have a problem? Okay. Not 2022. Hey, what's up, my beautiful sister? Beautifully Animated is in the building. Y'all go ahead and subscribe over to Beautifully Animated Speaks, all right? All right, you guys, so let's go ahead and get into it. If you guys were, for whatever reason, hiding up under a rock, up in the closet, or not even giving a damn, okay? Because, I watched the playback because, like I said, I'm not a subscriber of Tasha K's anymore. I stopped subscribing. I stopped subscribing to her channel a long time ago. However, I do have people that will send me clips, or I'll go back and I watch the playback depending on what it's about. But to be quite frank and honest with you, in lieu of all these allegations, hey Brooklyn, hey honey, in lieu of all these allegations, I really completely backed up off her. Well, I already knew she lied about certain things. Like we're not even gonna play that. But you know what I'm saying? Like, she just don't, it's no top. You know what I'm saying? Nor is it the bottom. It's just, And so I actually watched it back because I watched the interview that she did with the Doobie Dude, right? And so I was intrigued to see how she handled this particular situation when it comes to this young lady, right? And so I was upset. My husband sitting over there like he always do. I was pissed. I was like, this trick, I'm not gonna lie to you, it pissed me off because I don't play about victims. And furthermore, this young lady was not a victim. She was a parent of a victim, right? So I was pissed. And my husband was like, man, say, like, that's messed up. And I'm like, yeah, like, what are you talking about? So I sat back on it. I just was like, I'm gonna speak on it. But then after a while, I was like, I don't even care like that. You know what I'm saying? But when I start seeing the comments and stuff, I was just like, these people are Looney Tunes. Like, y'all believe that that's the GOAT? How? What? Okay. Anyways, so boom. And if you guys are coming in late, I read this email that I received from a fellow. Sorry, sorry, y'all. Sorry, y'all. That's my husband. He gaming. Sorry, y'all. We share the same set. But anyways, I read this email at the beginning because if inquiring minds would like to know why am I talking on this, okay? Y'all are my people. Y'all get it. You know, we're rational thinkers over here. This is an email that I got. I'm not going to disclose her name, but she says, Whitney, please speak on Tasha K's interview with FTN Bae. She did that girl so wrong. Even if something didn't seem right, she should not have acted that way. She did with that girl in the interview. I don't believe she was lying about something happening to her son. So this is where I come in at. Like I said, this is your channel. This is your safe space. If don't nobody else protect y'all, have your back, I do. Okay. Especially being a product of sexual abuse myself, I don't like that. I don't play those games. So hold on one second. Sorry, y'all. I have some notes and I want to do some reflecting if you guys don't mind. Okay. In regards to the interview. All right. Okay. First off, all right, hold on. Let me see what you guys have to say real quick. Whitney D, can you mod me up so I can drop the link? I dropped TK when she spoke recklessly about the AATT situation. I got you. Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah, this is your new channel. I got you, Sissy Pooh. And come get this commentary. I got you, too. All right. So CR says, how can you keep asking people to leave during an interview? That's too I've seen. Right. Why can't she keep it peaceful and keep her opinions to herself? Okay. You got me, baby? Oh, my baby. My husband is on it. I love him. Okay. All right. So I took some notes, okay? Okay. I took some notes, y'all. And I just wanted to, y'all join me. Tickle my fancy for a second, okay? Because we've seen this behavior occur. Now, here's the thing. I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna go on and get into it. All right. First and foremost, age has nothing to do with maturity. You can be as old as you want to, and your maturity is just is stifling. Mind you, as we've heard her, okay, self-proclaimed, she's an alleged victim of herself. I say alleged because, like she said on last night, I wasn't there. So allegedly, okay, she went through trauma herself. Okay. Now, if you've witnessed trauma, been through traumatic situations, you will have some kind of form of empathy for a person that's been through it, right? And that's the reason why I stand so strong, 10 toes down on the necks of likes of R. Kelly's and people that support people like that, right? Because I have been there. But the difference is that I did the process in which it needs to be taken to heal. Okay, am I perfect? No, absolutely not. Do I get triggered in a lot of cases? I do. However, it's a level of respect and quorum and class that you're supposed to have when you do stuff like this and when you function around people that have been in traumatic situations. Okay, so I wanted y'all to just go on this journey with me. Please share this video because I want to make people itch. I do. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I want to tick them off because it's a conversation that we need to have and we need to hold each other accountable. Okay. So let me pull up these little pointers that I want you guys to watch. Okay. Because this should be very familiar.
Maybe it's them phone over there on that server.
I'll go look around.
Okay, I'm finna share my screen with y'all with this. Let me share my screen with y'all with this craziness. Y'all want to come over here and try to check me behind her. Y'all better get y'all damn life. Y'all remember this? Does this look familiar? I know she gonna strike me, so I'm gonna cover it up a little bit, but I want y'all to hear this conversation.
Is it safe to say that your childhood trauma, adult or mental illness? Some of the
I mean, if you
that
call it a mental, I'm not mentally ill. If I were mentally ill, I would not have, listen to me. If I were mentally ill, I would not have been let out of the hospital anytime that I've gone into the hospital.
Okay.
I have voluntarily. So do not. If you gonna talk on somebody's goddamn mental health, then you better speak correct. Do not play me like that. Not when I'm being generous with you, because a lot of people say a lot of things about you. Have I carried any of that here? Have I tried to discredit you? Don't fuck with me like that.
I'm not discrediting you. I'm asking questions.
I fucks with you, but what you're doing is you're giving fuel to my enemy's fire by even validating it by saying your mental illness as if I'm claiming mental illness. No, I said I had an issue. I said I've worked through those issues. I've been in therapy, was in therapy for years, haven't had a breakdown in quite some time.
But
see, we never got to
But
that
you
part.
said you were diagnosed with dissociative
So do me a
personality.
favor. Yeah,
You would wake up in one place and not know who you are. Your mom was schizophrenic.
This right
and
now.
you would wake up in one place
that the Black community had. You want to sit there and have these conversations, but then you want to look at behavior like Summer Walker and not acknowledge that there's some kind of psychosis there. You want me to acknowledge psychosis, but you don't want her to acknowledge.
But you told me in the beginning of the interview.
I wanted y'all to remember that interview. And you know, that may not be present no more in this video when y'all watch the playback, because you know she likes to flag. Hopefully not, but I don't care because it's still there. My whole point in letting y'all hear that, because in this interview, she also goes after Jaguar's story of her alleged abuse. I say alleged, I wasn't there. Okay, let's be clear. When people say allegedly, it's because they wasn't present. But let me tell you how you can get out of that. Shut your mouth. As an interviewer, it's not my place to debunk what you're saying. It's my place to listen. It's my place to ask the questions and let you answer them and be okay with your answer. See, the difference is, thank you, Denise, for your donation. Let me show you the difference, because I was about to go there. Let me hold my mule. Let me show you how you properly conduct an interview. When a person is sporadic, if you will, you know what I'm saying? Because she also did a post and was like, you know, that boot on her feet saved me and her. You know, just the level of unprofessionalism. But let me go to another interviewer, okay, and let's see how they handle a sporadic individual.
Lisa Van Allen, Lisette Martinez, Geronda Pace, Faith Rogers, Asante McGee. You're saying everything they said in that documentary about you is not true.
They are lying on me.
Why would these women say the same thing about you? That you are controlling, that you are abusive, that you tell women when to eat, when to go to the bathroom, when they can sleep, where they can dress. Why would all these women tell these different stories about you if they were not true? And they don't know each other. That defies logic to me.
Right. Until you hear the explanation. You can start a rumor on a guy like me or a celebrity just like that. All you have to do is push a button on your phone and say, so-and-so did this to me. R. Kelly did this to me. And if you get any traction from that, if you're able to write a book from that, if you're able to get a reality show, then any girl that I had a relationship in the past that it just didn't work out, she can come and say the same exact thing.
Are you blaming this on social media?
I'm talking about the power of social media.
In 2008,
Now, everybody knows this infamous interview with Gayle King and R. Kelly. Throughout that interview, this fool was lying. Okay, this Negro was a liar. I mean, lied. Got to the point to where this fool stood up in stature, okay, and was very aggressive. But at no point did you hear the likes of Gayle King go back and forth with him. Nah, she didn't. She didn't go back and forth with R. Kelly. Now, she did put the questions out there and she held him accountable for his answers. However, if you notice, once he answered, that was it. She was literally looking in the face of a monster. And hold on, because we jumping. She was literally looking in the face of a monster and didn't refute much. Because as a true and authentic interviewer, you don't have to say much. If a person is lying, the proof is in the pudding. Furthermore, it's going to come out on its own. If that girl was lying, by me asking the right questions, it's going to come out. I don't have to do much. If you guys are true day ones of Whitney D TV, I did an interview. Mr. Clary, Angelo Clary, as Riel's father, allowed me the opportunity to kind of try to diffuse a situation between his organization president, as well as an individual that they were trying to assist with some services, right? Upon the situation happening, it was some issues that arose, right? And so what had happened was that, are we good? Oh, okay. All right. It's going, YouTube is doing some crazy stuff. Them numbers are one going down to one. Something is going on this platform. But I digress. Me asking the right questions, and mind you, I do this. I didn't even have any questions to ask. I go with the flow of the conversation. First off, I do my research thoroughly, okay? And then I kind of try to feel a person out, okay? In this interview, it was brought up to everyone's attention that heard that it was kind of like she used the organization. Okay, this individual's name is I'm gonna keep it, but if you watch the interview that I conducted, I didn't have to go back and forth with this baby. I didn't have to go back and forth with this woman because the truth was there. As an interviewer, hey Alexis, as an interviewer, it's not my place to debunk your story. It's my place to get all of the information out there. It's my place to, in a way, not be as biased. But let me tell you, my people, Tasha K was very biased. If you saw the interview that she did with old boy and how it was just, it's just weird to me. And And it, like I was telling my husband, to me, it just kind of, to me, comes off as if like this may be something she went through. You feel me? Like, because of the sexual trauma and abuse that she went through, and maybe when she came out to tell about it, she couldn't really talk on it, or she had to kind of prove the validity of her story for whatever reason. Now she got this chip on her shoulder where she feels as though she got to question everybody's story. That's not my place. And like I told y'all, I'm consistent in what I say. I had a lot of people, on the other side and on this side, really kind of come after me because I'm not gonna hound nobody for what they say to be true. I'm not an investigator. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not even a journalist. I do commentary. She does commentary. Tasha K didn't go to no college for no journalist. Clearly, because if she did, she would know that you have an oath that you stand against when you are a journalist. Yeah, do I do journalistic work sometimes, gather up research and stuff like that? I absolutely do, because I want to bring you guys facts. But I'm not a journalist. I don't abide by no kind of creed or code or oath. And when you put that on your name, that's something major you got to stand on. Period. But as a fellow survivor myself, oh hell no. Like, really? That's how we do that? No, we don't do that. We don't do that. Okay? Now, I had some key points that I wanted to touch in regards to this young lady. Okay? All right. In the interview, okay, she wants to state that the baby she was not honest. She wasn't, she was more so coming off as if, well, you know what, because I'm bouncing around. Okay. One thing that she stated that it is just kind of weird to me, is that the baby, right? Tasha K made it a point to point out that, the baby was doing a lot of lying, right? And so this story, basically, how could we believe it? Well, if you guys listen to that, which one is it, Tasha K? First, you say that the mama made it up, but in the same fold, you calling the baby a liar. See, y'all just listen. I listen for context, right? Conflicting information. Either baby boy was the liar, or the mama is the liar and is making up stories. Which I would have to contest the mom being a liar, because she stood on that platform and stated, my son lied. Oh, but oh, come on now. Did we not hear that? She admittedly stated that her son lied several times. Went on the platform of the internet and stated, I messed up. I went by with what my son was telling me. But otherwise, it wasn't proven to be so. Where in there was she lying or using this man as an opportunity for something? If she really wants to go after the gusto, she would have kept with the lie. She would have been like, it is what. No, she said, no, my son lied about that. But something happened to my son. She didn't waver in that. And she has the right to believe that it was by old boy. And it has something to do with this fool having tattoos, being a rapper and stuff like that. Tasha K missed me with that. That's irrelevant. And furthermore, she pointed out a basis of saying that, well, it was coming off as if she liked him and basically, you know what I'm saying, was more so concerned about the relationship. I beg to differ. Because Tasha K also said that you said it was just 4 months, it shouldn't matter. That's what she was saying. She was saying basically it was a fling. It wasn't nothing to me. So why would I sit up here and make up this story and do all of this? But Tasha K wanted to put it out there like, oh, it was about a relationship, and you know what I'm saying? It was no. The girl, her stories was consistent, if you ask me. Was there hoes? Absolutely. But when you listening to a child give you a story, they have imaginations. That's why you do get the proper people that are educated in that to sit down and have a dialogue with your child. Will the stories change? Absolutely, especially if a foundation is not built for your child to be honest with you. This is not coming out my behind. I did my research. Oh, why? Because this girl, I don't just talk about this. I walk it. Yeah, this girl made a whole documentary called When Time Stopped that had research in it. That had doctors talking about situations like this. Let me pull this up for you guys, the people in the back that think that I'm just figuratively speaking. That young lady was really speaking some true and authentic stuff when it comes to children and the psychosis in which they deal with when they are being sexually abused and how they handle situations. Let me just tickle y'all fancy if y'all don't mind.
It didn't seem right. So then I can remember how I went out of the bathroom and just was like stayed in there for quite a while, and they was like knocking on the door like, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" But I wasn't okay. And so I remember going home, and for like 2 days, I didn't want to do anything. Like I laid in the bed, like I didn't absolutely want to do anything.
When children are abused, when they are sexually abused, they tend to act out. And literally what that means is their behavior will show what's gone on for them. And it's a sort of attempt, it's a sort of psycho-emotional way that human beings have of trying to digest, trying to integrate. I give the example that my children, when they were little and they got trotted off to swimming lessons, of course, that was kind of scary. But what they would do before and after the first few lessons is they would practice jumping off the bed, because then they were jumping off the high dive and they were confronting their fears. They were acting out their fears that way. Well, jumping off the bed to practice jumping off the high dive, which they were scared of, because of course that's going to happen to you on your first swimming lesson, is a lot different than a child who has been sexualized and they're acting that out. So it's a disintegration.
Because it had went farther than it was before. At first I was getting touched and rubbed and stuff like that, bumped up against, but this time, I actually saw this person naked.
And y'all check that out. That's available on my channel, When Time Stop. And this is a male. Yeah. This is a male, right? They deal with things way different than a female, especially when you're in youth. Tasha K went on to point out, well, he lied about, being left alone, let you say it, or whatever the case may be, and he lied about this, and he lied about that. Well, let me make this very clear for you ignorant people. as a product of sexual abuse myself and working with people, being around them and dealing with children. Nobody wants to experience that. Nobody is going to lie about that. And furthermore, a child doesn't know how to fathom that. We forget when we were children. I can tell you to this day, okay, what I kind of had. I can't tell you exactly. I mean, it was that long ago. But I can tell you when my first experience happened. Each and every one of my experiences, I can tell you. And it morphed my whole existence. My behavior was erratic. I didn't tell my mom until I was 14 years old. And this was happening to me when I was 6, 7, 8, 9 years. I was young. And the stories didn't change for me. It was very consistent. I knew who it was, and I could tell you period, point blank. When a child is being coached, you can tell. But to be quite frank and honest with you, I didn't gather that this young lady was lying. She came back and redacted her statement about the nails and screws and stuff. She even said in it, you know what? It was my son. It was my child saying this. I didn't, but I went through it with him, and, we come to find out that wasn't true. That takes a bit of courage to be able to say, that wasn't true. But to sit up here and have a debate with one's experience is asinine to me. I'm not going to sit up here and go back and forth with you about what you're alleging to have happened. And furthermore, I don't even have to say allegedly if you're doing all the talking. This is your experience. And no shade, no tea, you would think that Tasha K would have learned from that, from her experience with Cardi B. You don't have to say nothing. You can let a person talk and be like, okay, according to what you're saying, and she know how to say that because she just said it on this last interview that she did. I think it was with Brianna, whoever. But she said, according to what you say. Oh, but you're going to sit in front of this girl who's clearly been traumatized and say, allegedly, because you're trying to sit up here and play in this girl's face. And then you have the nerve and audacity to be like, well, you came with an attitude. Girl, she saw all the videos that you did about her. You think that she was going to sit up there and be cute with you? Because, see, you can play in the ignorance space, like the likes of No Shade Aaron, who clearly didn't do her research, and be like, we friends. Girl, that girl don't like you. She was talking about you. She always talk about you. And she thought she was about to sit up in this young lady's face and tickle her fancy. You don't conduct no interviews like that. That's not no GOAT mentality. And you can see the difference of a GOAT mentality when you have people chasing after Gayle King. Okay, when her contract is about to be up with that network that she's at, getting paid $4 million when you have to pay up $4 million. Tasha, that's not cool, and I don't like when people play with abuse victims. That's trifling, especially being a product of it. I don't get that. And then to sit here and say, I'm going to have to tell you, get out off my set. That's so unprofessional. I just don't understand. And this is what you guys glorify. Mess. And then if you notice in the lines of Jaguar, in the lines of that young lady, you bring them on here with the illusion and perception that they'll be able to get their story out. Only for you to combat, to contest, to trick them, to chop down their stories. That's not your place. Even as a journalist, you ask the question, you get the information, and that's it. If you want to be an attorney or investigator, you go do that. But as far as sitting on this platform and getting interviews, look at this. Just, how many interviews have we seen where it just don't end good? That's not good because you got people pissed at you and walking off sets. Y'all, where do y'all get that at? Did y'all not see? That's the reason why I wanted y'all to see Gayle King. And we seen that whole interview where R. Kelly is up in arms and Gayle King sits back in her seats and allow him to look like a fool. That's how you do that. If this young lady was lying about anything, you let her look the fool. As I said up there and I told you guys on my platform in that interview, I called that lady out properly and respectfully. I didn't go back and forth with her, but she ended up looking like what she looked like. You don't conduct an interview like that. You sit back and you be poised and professional, and you ask the questions, maybe the deep questions that people want to ask, just like the other one with the interview with R. Kelly that you can't find nowhere. What's his name? Tedrick or Taj, whatever his name is. And he asked that infamous question: do you like teenagers? When R. Kelly responded the way he did, he looked at him like, okay, and then he answered accordingly. He didn't go there. You don't do that. It was tacky and tired. You don't do people like that. And it makes me question you guys as viewers. I eventually, towards the end, I just turned it off. I just turned it off. Y'all nobody want to see that. That's not intriguing, not for me, because I wanted information. They were yelling at each other. You're gonna come out here and tell me shut the F up. She didn't tell you that. She never told you that. And he's like, well, you might as well, because you said you're not gonna answer. You even said yourself, Tasha K, and if I would have been doing my due diligence. It was countless many interviews that she did that said, if you don't want to answer the question, just state that. You didn't allow this girl the same grounds because you already went into this interview biased. And I tell you guys on my platform, I'm biased to a certain extent when it comes to this whole R. Kelly situation because I've seen more than you have. So I know what I know to be true. However, I do keep a level of professionalism and poise and integrity to where I can talk to the opposing side and get the information that needs to be had. Period. That was tacky and tasteless, to say the absolute least. I'm going to open up. That's how I feel. Okay. I felt like that was disgusting. And it seemed like it's like no shade, no tea. It just seems like she had these interviews set up before the whole Cardi B situation. So she just kind of got like push them out. But if it was me, it's some stuff that I just wouldn't put out there. That didn't look good. And then look at the comments and yeah, she was lying. That's not your place as a interviewer to pull that out. Or to combat with that, and then that dude, the rapper dude, just sit back like, yeah. I would have asked the question like to him: have these allegations ever been arose? Have you ever been touched in your life? Have you ever took witness to it in the industry or you been touched? See, that's some deep stuff. But see, when you surface level, you go, you do all of that. When you operate in that Jezebel spirit, that's what you do. You tear down, you don't build up. And furthermore, when you ain't dealt with your traumas, you bounce off of triggers. There was no empathy there. It's such a disconnect. Y'all can tap in. I'm going to open up the lines. I will tell you this though. This is my channel. I can cuss. Please don't come on here cursing. I am monetized and I want to keep my coin. Okay. So please keep the level of you know, cursing and stuff to a minimum. But if you want to talk, the lines are open. I want to hear what you guys to say. In the meantime, while we're waiting, let me see what you guys had to say. Child, I'm sorry. That just kind of pissed me off. He never denied allegations. I don't even think she gave him an opportunity to. I don't even think Tasha K even asked him, are these allegations true? Y'all can tell me. I don't even think the allegations are true. And see, my thing, I don't mind some salacious content and you know what I'm saying, but when it's stuff like this, when it's a 5-year-old baby involved, we're not gonna play with that. And like she said, that was a lie, but something happened to my son, period. And I strongly believe it was him, period. You don't know all the facts to sit here and say that it's not true. Oh, that pissed me off. Come get this commentary. Come on, Whitney, speak. I'm just saying. That what? Hey, Amber Bamber, she says you have good people skills, which makes you a good interviewer. Thank you. Thank you, House of Princess. And I think House of Princess has her she's a journalist. She has her certification for that. She states, as a journalist, the first thing they teach us is to be unbiased. Okay? That's why I don't want to be a journalist. I'm going to be biased. But it's a level of integrity that I stand on too. You know, I can disagree with you and we can have an open dialogue about the disagreement. But I don't think that Tasha K can do that. I don't. It's like she has no bottom. Because even thereafter, when Jaguar and that situation happened, she began to go on this bashing series and making all these documentaries, interviewing the woman's son, ex-husband, like just disgusting to kind of like prove a point. Like, child, please, I can't. Yes, New Amber says, please like this video. You guys subscribe if you have not and share it. Please, thank you. Kamiko says, if you learned anything from this commentary, share the video and show some love to Whitney D TV87 on Cash App. Thank you. Thank you, Kamiko. Kamiko, yeah, okay. I'm about to say, are you a mod? Elise says, yes, that interview was a disgrace to victims. That's why a lot of people don't come out and speak because of people like her. That was the point that I forgot to make. This is the reason why people do that. Y'all ever ask the question, why now? Well, maybe when they was about to say something, they heard the murmurs. They heard the stories. They see the stuff. They see how people are treated when they come out. I believe something happened to that baby, period. Regardless if it was the screws or not the screws, I don't give a darn. Something happened to that baby. Children don't just out they behind talk about getting touched and stuff like that. They don't. Want to know why? Because they're not thinking about sex. And that's sexual in behavior. I see you, Aaron. Hold on, baby. That's sexual in behavior. And I guarantee you at 5, that's not what I was thinking about. Ava says, do you believe the family members of Jaguar Wright was truthful about Jaguar and her past lifestyle during the interview with Tasha K? I believe it was some truth there. Y'all know me. I'm gonna be honest. I believe it's true. Yeah, if y'all interview some of my family, y'all gonna find some very scandalous stuff, but I frankly don't give a damn. I don't. I don't care. Okay, I'm very transparent. Whatever you search and scrub and find out on me, you probably ever heard me say it already, or I can say, well, no, hell no, that ain't true. Or this is what happened in that process. I don't give a damn. I don't know y'all people. I don't give a damn. Okay, and I say that, woman of God, and I don't care what you think about me. You have no heaven, no hell to put me in, baby. Okay, I don't care. And furthermore, I think Jaguar is the same way. She don't care because nothing came about it. She did all of that for what? But yes, I do believe some of that was true. I do believe she may have a little form of mental illness there. But, you know, and like Tasha K said, dealing with all the stuff that you've been through, I was hearing what she was trying to say. But don't gaslight me. And Tasha K has a way of doing that to people. And that's not cool. But I heard what Tasha K was trying to say to Jaguar. And it's like, you know, due to all the stuff you went through, you would have an issue mentally or whatever. And I get that. Anybody would. But at the end of the day, don't patronize me. Don't play with me. And don't play in my face. Don't act as if you're here for me and you're really not. You're playing with me. You know, yes, Torre. Thank you. That infamous interview, boy. You know, Queen Key says she doesn't want justice. Since she didn't get any, she was very insensitive to the mom. She was, but if y'all notice, she has a history of being insensitive to victims, to alleged victims, to proven victims, to their parents, with no facts, with no proof. She was still talking about the police report about the screws when this girl continuously stated that was a lie. That was a lie. I recanted that. Or you went on your platform and you said, you know, you recanted. I never recanted my story. I recanted that experience that my son went through that was proven to be lie. But something happened to my son. Well, he took a lie detector. Like, whose side are you on? Because if you neutral, you would have let that been there. Okay, so she said it wasn't true. All right, let's keep it pushing. Okay, so you did a lie detector test. Yep, and I passed. Okay, so did he. Oh, well, he ain't got no proof. Well, it's right here. No, I would have been like, okay. You don't go back and forth arguing if somebody's in their story because you got some documents. As you all know, we done sat over here and read transcripts after transcripts, and people will still play in our faces and say that it was no evidence, that it was a lie. We had somebody just the other day say that that's paperwork. That's not true. What? So let's go with that theory. Let's say all these documents is false. Let's go with it. So that means the very paper that's in your hand is a lie too, then. Like, stop. He could have paid to pass his lie detector. We don't know. Anything can happen. Y'all got to understand when you're in the industry, okay, you got connections. Okay, stuff can happen. And from what I heard, allegedly, like I said, I'm not there. He still ain't showed his results. So, you know, do I believe like 100% of the story? No, but she came back and stated as to the things that were false, that were lies. I do believe that he got up in her ear and was just like, say. Y'all y'all know how it is to be young. That's why I'm like, y'all miss me with that. That's why it used to irritate me when people be getting on Azriel. Like, this girl is young and the stuff she went through. Like, stop acting like you don't remember that. That young lady, I think she was 22, 23, easily manipulated. I can see him saying, yeah, we'll get back together. And she like, oh, okay. Now, it did make me raise my eyebrow. Like I said, I'm neutral in this. To hear that she had little boy back on the phone with him and all this stuff like that. Now, we're not going to play that. But let's be real. Let's be real. How many of you guys know Brother Ray over there touching on kids and you still eat dinner and mix and mingle with him? Was it right? No. She's young. And I'm not going to lie, I reached out to her because I would like to have an intellectual conversation with her and kind of teach her some things as a parent. Because clearly, yes, it was some chain of events that were lies that the little boy was spewing. But when your child lies, it means they're trying to protect something or someone. See, let me tell you the difference. My Demi, our children, my daughter, because her mama been through traumatic situations, I have a conversation with Demi to where I build that foundation enough to where she can trust me and her father to tell us if something inappropriate happens. And then I also explain those inappropriate experiences just in case if they happen. They may never happen, but she knows. And when she encounters them, she knows how to distinguish and decipher. Y'all, internet is this. YouTube is tripping, blacked out. Let me see if we back. Yeah. I'm just trying to see if we back on. Sorry, y'all. When you build up that level, that foundation to where your kid is open enough to have a dialect with you, they will tell you the truth. Trust. Okay? My Demi, baby, don't play because we built up that foundation up to where she feel comfortable to say, Mommy, he touched me. Yeah. But if you don't know better, you can't do better. My mom has never been through that experience. So she didn't think to talk to me about that. Okay? My mom was like, I didn't go through that. You know what I'm saying? So she didn't know what to think. You know what? Hold on, y'all. Let me pull up my Facebook because I see y'all talking. I'm sorry. And I'm not even paying y'all no mind. And that's not cool. So yeah, he lied. He's 5, he's 6. He probably, of course, don't want to get dude in trouble. That was me. I didn't want to get my abuser in trouble. He's a relative. So I didn't feel comfortable telling my mom about what was going on to me because I was just like, no, I don't want to get him in trouble. Because that's how kids think. Oh, sorry. I was just trying to see who was him, but that kind of pissed me off. Little Durk should drop him from his label. He ain't, because they all stick and move. And y'all better know it to be true that this industry ain't no good. A lot of your favorite rappers are messing around with your favorite rappers. It's evil out here. Miko says, don't leave out that could have straight abuse of allegedly trying harm or injuring the baby. The baby too young to fully speak out. That's dramatic. It is. And the thing is that something happened. And y'all heard in my documentary, that little one snippet that I was letting y'all hear, and I wanted y'all to hear from a guy Did you hear him? After his abuse, he went off into the restroom and cried and broke down or whatever the case may be. And the dude was like, are you okay? He's like, I told him, yeah, but I wasn't okay. He told him, yeah. And that's what we do. We walk around here, stuff be all messed up to us, and people like, hey, how you doing? Like, hi, fine. You're struggling, you broke, you don't know where your next meal is going to be. What do you think is going to be the difference of a child? Especially, and see what y'all probably missed, what I gathered from that with my ear. Aaron, I got you, baby. The lies. You're protecting somebody. Are we going to forget Azrael and Joyce and Savage sat in the faces of all of us and lied? Yeah, only to come out and tell us that it was a lie? This is a grown person. You think it's going to be different for a child? When they lie, they're covering up something. So aside from her liking this nigga and nigga, okay, aside from him, and mind you, and I'm bouncing around, but mind you, she also said, I reached out to him before all this internet stuff. I had a dialect with him, but he wasn't trying to clear his name. Did anybody hear that? It's just weird. That's weird to me. Maybe she was trying to see if he slipped up and confessed. I mean, that's what I was thinking, if you ask me. It's like I was getting from it that she was going along with the get along just to play along. You know what I'm saying? To try to see, and he just flipped it on her. But does that take away from the story being valid or not? Hell no. I think something happened to that baby. Period. Any child that's pooping and pissing on themselves and stuff like that at the big age of 5, it's a problem, people. You better know it to be true. You better know it to be true. Yeah, do kids learn, like, you know what I'm saying, to, you know, pee stuff, but poop is different. Bowel is different. Pee, yeah, you might be still learning, but all of a sudden, you don't know how to get out of bed and piss in a toilet now? Thank you. I'm gonna bring you on, Aaron. I got you, baby. Queen says she was trusting a boyfriend of 4 months to watch her son alone. First mistake. Some men can't be trusted with kids, not even his own. That's true. But again, are we gonna talk about it? She's young. That's why you little kids out here need to stop putting yourselves in grown folks' positions. Because as a grown woman as I am, no, thank you. I don't even do it now. Me and my husband have no life. We miss out on a lot of opportunities because we're not going to just leave our children with nobody, okay? My molester was my cousin. So I don't even leave my children with their cousin. Yeah. But see, I'm grown. At 16, 17, when I got pregnant, I probably would have did the same thing. Whoever can get this, not thinking about it. But see, when you grown, you think differently. So, yeah, she was out of order for that. You only knew this nigga for 4 months. And if you think about it, probably less because her whole duration of their relationship was 4 months. So it must have been sooner. Queen, hey, beautifully, I'll bring you guys on. Give me a second. Queen Key says they wasn't his child. Why would she trust a boyfriend at babysit and she only knew him a short time? Red flag. Absolutely it is. It's some high red flags when it comes to parenting. But again, I look at the whole context of something. You know what I'm saying? Like I do with the whole R. Kelly situation, the parents there. I look at the whole context of stuff. I don't just go on the surface, you know? absolutely was that a flag when it comes to parenting. Absolutely. But she's 22. Let's do the math. 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 7. She was 17 when she had this boy, this baby. Young mothers. And a lot of young mothers have a lot of abused children. No shade. It is what it is. I'm going to read like 2 or 3 more, and then I'm going to bring the people that want to talk. If you guys want to chime in on this, the link is in the chat, okay? Let me bring you guys on. Okay. Queen says, I made a mistake, had boyfriend babysitter when I was younger, out of desperation for work. Never again. I'll have to work from home or a daycare. Yeah, I mean, like I told y'all, me and my husband, baby, we don't got a life. That's why I shoot. I'll be posting all on the ground when we able to get our kids secure with someone that we trust and do stuff, because we know these are our responsibility. And I'm gonna do a due diligence to make sure nothing happens to mine. But I'm grown. You know what I'm saying? I'm not in my early 20s and teens and stuff like that. I'm grown. But if you would have asked the 16, 17-year-old Whitney, because I got 16 and pregnant in high school, if you would ask me then, had I did this, hell yeah, I'm trying to go out to the club. What are you talking about? I'm trying to get my hair done. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I look at the whole context of stuff, you know, but when you know better, you do better, you know? Let's go with Avery first because he came on first. Avery, what do you have to say, babe? Real quick.
Hello, how you doing this evening?
I'm good.
Okay, I listened to the Tasha K interview with, I think her name is FTN Bae or something. And while I listened to the interview, I don't know enough to give an honest opinion. Not that it probably most likely will probably be the same as yours, but I actually like want to just hear it and give an honest one, not just because someone said it, but you know. Right. But as far as Tasha K as a whole, one thing I've noticed is when I first started to follow like Tasha K, and this was back in like 2016, 2017, you know, no, not even that far, about 2017, 2018. Yeah. And one thing I always notice is when she comes on, her presentation is like she knows something nobody else knows. Do you get what I'm saying? That's the vibe I get from her. It's like I know something that nobody else is going to report, whether it's a blogger or a journalist, like a real journalist or something. You know, that's what I always have gotten from her. And then when these things started to come out with the lawsuit with Cardi B and, you know, just the controversy around, you know, just different people she has worked with in the YouTube community. You know, it's like it comes across as, and don't get me wrong, you know, people listen because it's entertaining, not that they are going to take it seriously. I mean, if they want to actually get something serious as far as like news, they will watch their local news, or they will even listen to a TMZ. You know, I would say a TMZ, you know, while TMZ isn't perfect, you know, I will hold a TMZ more credible than a Tasha K, you know, because those people actually have to have some type of integrity, you know, and, you know, again, Tasha K, you know, Tasha K comes across as like, you know, I'm from the 80s, so I remember those tabloids, you know, that you find at the at the checkout line at the grocery store, and it be like, oh, it's like something that nobody else knows or nobody else is going to talk about. And that is what I get from a Tasha K. And while it's entertaining, because just like when you're at the checkout line, you want to see, okay, such and such, did such and such about something, and you want to read and see what is being said because you're just curious. Well, that's how people see a Tasha K. It's like that tabloid at the checkout line at the grocery store, or at but basically any store, and while it will make you money, it's all money isn't good money, because it's like just, yeah, she's successful as far as she's made her money and stuff, but at the end of the day, I can go on all day about this, but one thing I will say is she has children. She has a daughter and a son, and it's like, how would she explain? I mean, I'm sure her daughter, her daughter most definitely is old enough to know what her mom does, because I'm pretty sure when she goes to school, they some of them probably know her as Tasha K's daughter, and it's like, with all of this going on with Cardi B, I wonder how her daughter feels. I mean, that's one thing to think about. How does her daughter feel? And when she goes to school, and then, eventually she'll go to college, and then eventually she'll want to have a career. It's like, they're going to know her as,
the daughter of Tasha K. Yeah.
K. And Tasha K, wants to compare herself to a Wendy Williams, but at the same time,
that's true.
And again, Wendy Williams isn't perfect, but you do have to have some type of integrity if you're on a public platform. Well, a Wendy Williams, she's on television, so of course you have to have some type of integrity. I mean, don't get me wrong.
Not to cut you off, Abram, but prime example. And we're gonna go to Beautifully, but you're right about that. Prime example, if y'all remember, Jocelyn came on, remember? And that got heated. It got heated, kind of, you know what I'm saying? But baby, Wendy Williams stayed in that seat, and she handled her through that screen. She addressed her accordingly. She didn't get out of pocket. She didn't go back and forth with her in regards to her making the claims, because she was like, I'm number one on television, which that's not true. She's number one on the Zeus network. You know what I'm saying? But y'all remember Wendy said on Zeus network, like she just kept telling her or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But she didn't go back and forth with her and what she thought. She was talking ugly to Wendy Williams, but she didn't go back and forth. Nobody do that. You don't do that. Your feelings and emotion have to be aside. So thank you, Aaron, for that. Thank you.
And plus,
we're gonna hear from Beautifully Animated. Okay, Aaron?
Okay. All right.
Thank you. Go ahead, Beautifully.
Plus, Jocelyn not the only one. Omaroso came at Whitney. Just like, and she handled that too, face to face. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're not gonna get what you want with me on my own show. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
This is my.
But now once have you heard Wendy say, I'm gonna ask for you to get off my stage? Like, what are we doing? Like, girl. But anyways, what was you gonna say Beautifully about everything? I'm sorry.
Nah, it's just a trip, you know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, same story, but not the same story, you know what I'm saying? With me and you and stuff like that,
Right.
And it's like,
I mean, did you find that to be okay? How she conducted the interview? Did you feel like that was GOAT-like mentality?
Okay, she always puts herself out like she got this goddamn exclusive, like she's so special. and she's untouchable because that's why she kept on with Cardi B, right? Because she thought she was untouchable.
Yep.
I don't know who blew her head up. I really don't. Like, who put this hot air there?
Well, her subscribers. I had one on the channel today that was kind of trying to check me in regards to it. Stay out for a channel, this and that, and the third. I'm like, girl, first off, okay, don't try to come over here and try to check me because I'm not Tasha K, baby. I'm not. I have intellect. I'm intelligent, and I know what I'm saying to be so. So don't be trying to come over here. But that's who pump her up. They feel like, oh yes, oh yeah, you told her. So are we having a debate, or is this
the blind led by the blind?
Yeah. Are we having an interview, or is this a debate? Now I can go toe for toe with the biggest of them, and baby, I will have you so pissed off because I'll be sitting right here with a smile on my face, cutting you down. But when you're having an interview, that's a different foundation. That's a different platform, and I'm looking at the comments. I'm like, she does this all the time to victims. That's what gets me.
And she's a victim. She claims to be a victim herself.
And and I try not to be that person that be like, well, you don't act like a victim. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, damn. Like,
yeah, you don't want to be like that, but she now acts like a victim.
And I adore Tasha K. I adored her. I'm telling you, I can pinpoint to y'all where it changed for me. And I know people might be like, well, you're biased because you got a relationship. No, I'm just about loyalty. Okay, so I love Tasha K. And I ain't gonna lie, probably a little bit before then, I kind of looked at her a little differently. The first thing that made me kind of be like, and I actually unsubscribed, with Lovely T and her fell out. I didn't know Tasha K. I'm gonna be honest with you. I discovered Tasha K by way of Lovely T. And if anybody remember, it was one video that they did. And I think they were actually in the same frame together at the same, with each other. And she had her wine and she had her tea. And they were sitting there about to do, some commentary. And I watched it. I was like, who is this woman? Oh my gosh, she's loud, she's funny, blah, blah. I went and subscribed.
Right.
Then when all that stuff happened with her and Lovely T, and to hear Lovely T cry when she went, I think she went on to somebody's platform. I can't remember, the Lioness or something like that. And she was upset, and she was going off, and and I was just like, it made me look at Tasha K different. I'm like, what is she doing behind the scenes? So then I noticed when she started talking about Armand. See, I don't talk about my enemies because I'm not going to try to send no subscribers because you might think they ugly. I mean, I might not like them, but you might like them, baby. But anyways, so she was talking about Armand. That's how I found Armand. I didn't even know who Armand Wiggins was, but she was talking about him or whatever, and people was in the chat talking about him. And so I went on over. I was like, I like him. I like him. I like Armand. And so it was just a series of different stuff that had me look at her sideways behind the scenes. But what got me with her is with Angelo and her. I'm not even gonna lie to you, because I know, that's why I be telling y'all, with the whole R. Kelly situation, I've seen stuff, y'all. I've seen stuff. But to make sure I won't be involved with that stuff, I disconnect. I'm not like a Tasha K, be like, I got receipts. I could. Y'all, when I tell you I could have, and this ain't no alleged, okay? I've seen stuff, okay? Like, seen, like, hand, like, whoa, like, yes, I've seen. So this ain't no, but it's about integrity for me.
And she has nothing.
Man, say, sis, you know me. We've had conversations.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You've shared some intimate situation that you've been through. At least you know that how I am here, I'm like that behind the scenes.
Same here.
I noticed how she was on set versus how she was, I didn't like that. I just, that turned me off. Me off.
She lost me with the AATT situation. If you know who, y'all know who I'm talking about.
But what happened?
Y'all know. It was first of all, double A, double T, didn't handle her shit right. Okay, right, and then Tasha K comes in talking reckless, trying to have double A, double T's back, and it's not seeing what she did. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, she did wrong. She handled the situations wrong.
Right.
And did people wrong. And after that, I was just like, oh, hell no. Bye. Unsubscribe. I've been unsubscribed since then.
Wow.
I'm not with the stupid shit. And she was on the stupid shit, so I had to go.
Right.
I'm sorry.
Are you okay?
Stupid stuff.
You okay? You all right? Well, see, y'all know that's why we saying I'm not in these streets, so I really don't be knowing everything because I try not to. But you know, and then what Aaron said, what gets to me, he right about her coming on as if she got exclusive, and that irritates me. I be seeing people putting exclusive in front of something. I'm like, girl, that's not exclusive. I mean,
just speak on it. Why say you have the exclusive?
My
thing is, you can have your biased opinion, but not during the interview.
Yes, that's my thing. That's my thing. Do your commentary
She's trying to do it all at once.
Yeah. Do your commentary aside from your interview. That's my thing. If you notice, Gayle King, she does her interview, but then if you notice when she gets on the panel with the other guy, she gets more in detail. Because it's the way you do stuff, y'all. It's the way you do stuff. And I know it's salacious and it's great for you guys, but it's damaging people. Okay? That young lady is damaged, embarrassed. Let's talk about Ariane Curry. How she got on there looking like a whole fool. Okay?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And no shade, but she kind of treated Ariane better than she did, anybody else. Calling her mistress set aside B. It's the same thing. But she up here kissing her behind more so than victims, people that can share like her experience. It's like she gets triggered by people that go through that. I don't know. It's just weird to me. Let me finish these questions, dog. Elise says, I hope she gets the help her and the baby need. You could see the hurt in her face. Yes, she's a young mother trying to process it. And maybe that's why she's all over the place. Yeah, and you heard people all in the comments, oh my God, she a lie. She probably was. Like, you know what I'm saying? Stuff was just everywhere. You know what I'm saying about it? I mean, but she's young. Kamiko says, I don't watch Tasha K to have seen the whole scene, but the clips circulating are bad for what's left of her brand. Exactly.
Right. You don't even have to go on her site to
you
catch
don't.
Because they're talking about it.
You don't. And
so
that's why I was
have
telling
to give her views.
Yeah. And so when I got that email, I was like, okay, let me go back and let me finish this interview. Because I had stopped at the while because she wasn't letting the girl speak. I was like, girl, shut up. Can she get what she's trying to say out without you combating and cutting her off? And and then she's lying. The girl never told her to F off and all this stuff she was saying. The girl was just like, I'm not gonna talk about that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. And if you are a true journalist, when they say they can't talk about it, you don't dig deeper. You okay.
Well,
right. You go on to the next
people
question.
do. That's why I'm not really into the newer age journalists and reporters and stuff like that, because they talk too damn much.
They do.
I actually remember when
homegirl, you never shut up. Like, shut up, girl. You talk too much. And I mean, some people be saying I don't talk enough. When I did the interview with Lizzie, I was just in there because my thing is, I'm gonna ask a question. I'm gonna let you answer. It's no need for me to dig deeper into something if I got the answer. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like she wasn't pleased with her answers, so she kept stirring the pot. Well, you don't have to do that. You know,
it's not her place to be pleased with the answer.
You don't.
I mean, the thing is, when you ask a question, okay, if you don't. If you're that type of person where you have to have a certain answer, you don't need to be asking no questions.
Exactly. Like,
I'm quick to say, then you shouldn't have asked me.
A journalist is supposed to kind of like make you kind of draw your own conclusion of something. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not for me to be the investigator. It's for me to ask the right questions. So the information's out there and you be like, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Not for me to, dig. You don't do people like that. Amber says same. I leave my daughter with 3 people outside her dad, and me too. Yep, mine's is 3 too. My mother, my sister-in-law, and then my sister. That's it. If they're not available, we're not going. And majority is my mom, you know what I'm saying? Because that's my mom, you know what I'm saying? And she don't have nobody in her house. No shade. It's no other little kids, you know what I'm saying? And
Right.
that's why I pride my mom is our go to, you know what I'm saying? Or my husband's mom, because they don't have kids that they can interact with and anything can happen. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, and I'm like you. I even though I had to get to a certain point, I thought my daughter knew she could openly talk to me and stuff like that, until one day my sis comes to me and she's like, hey, this, that, and other, she doesn't feel like she can talk to you and stuff like that. I'm just like, what? So,
you'll be surprised.
I had to fix that, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm here to have your back. I'm here to protect you. I'm also here to guide you and stuff like that. I can't do my job if you're not talking to me.
Right. You'll be surprised why they get like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, my situation.
I was hard. Like, I was a hard person. Like, you know what I'm saying? Dealing with just different things in my life, whatever. I was also like secluded and stuff like that because I didn't want my daughter to feel that energy,
Right.
So she just took it a different way. And I had to fix it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And but yeah, I've been blessed because, like, I asked her, have you ever been touched and stuff, like, she's like, no. Good. And that's even with the person that the first person who messed with me, was still living and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I think what protected her from him was not only just me being particular about who was watching her, but he feared me.
As he should.
You know what I'm saying? He knew if he touched her, I would kill him. Like, I don't care. I don't care.
Even offenders have a bottom.
Well,
when Tasha K now, that's crazy.
When you fearful for your life and stuff like that, it will stop a person in their tracks. It'll make them it'll make them think it over and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and because I almost got him one day.
Lord, look at your butt, feisty.
Yeah, I almost got him one day. That scared the shit out of him. So, that was during my high school years. Right. He did something, made me kind of snapped and was like going after him. He let out this loud ass scream.
Oh no,
girl! He let that scream out so much. No, you need to be a little bit higher pitched.
Oh, okay, Lord. Anyways, your butt better leave people alone. Andrew says, I used to like Tasha K until she flipped on the Clary's family and the Savages. Yeah, and that was my last straw. You know what I'm saying? And this is no alleged. This direct. Hopefully he don't get upset. But the thing is that when it comes to Angelo and Tasha K, okay, you guys are literally hearing this exclusively. What happened on the back end is that he noticed the stuff that Tasha K was getting wherever she was getting it from. Because let's be real, okay? She was getting her information from Angelo, just like how I do now, But the difference is that I don't mind not taking credit, baby. I will be like, Angelo told me because I'm, you know what I'm saying? But the thing is that he stopped. Be it that because he had a lot of other stuff going on the back end, plus he just kind of noticed like a shift with Tasha K, you know what I'm saying? And so he stopped answering her calls and and stopped conversating with her, and she flipped. She went in.
She got ghosted.
So that's why with this whole Cardi B thing, that's why I kind of was sitting back like, no, y'all, she does this because he showed me this woman calling him back to back, and he not answering text messages. I mean, I've seen it. So this is what she literally does. If you don't answer her, if she can't get more information from you, if she can't put you in front of her camera, whatever the case may be, she's coming for your neck. And if you notice, there afterwards, I released all this, and she never did because it's nothing to release. Oh yeah, her daddy can, go sell drugs, which she was this close to getting a suit from him, but I digress. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, ass can go eat some shit, some more, and just getting very ugly. But out the same mouth, you were going so hard for these victims, now we can say. But then in the same breath, going to turn around and sit down with a Don Russell and all this stuff. This is like, girl, it's just like that flip-flop stuff. No. I mean, y'all can say what y'all want to say about Whitney over here. I'm consistent. Okay? I roll with who I roll with, and if you got a problem with it, click the X. Okay? Because I'm just loyal, like I said, in regards to Beautiful Anime. We've had personal conversations and things of that nature. And I've never divulged any of her information. I never will. And I don't care if she makes 700 videos about me. I am loyal to people and their information, and I just stand on that. You know what I'm saying? And it's just
I'm the same way.
You know once you got me, you got me. And I don't play with that. And then I respect you guys so much. That's viewing and that support me, that click the subscribe button, click the freaking like button, that listen to what I say. Like I said, I got on here because this young lady emailed me and was like, Whitney, can you talk about this? I was already pissed off about it anyway, to be honest with you. But I was like, man, forget about Tasha K. I'm not going to entertain her or whatever the case may be. I'm not going to give her no more glory. It ain't like, clout. I'm not saying that. But I'm not going to entertain her. But it shows me my people. And I know y'all to be right, because I know y'all sat there and watched it and was like, what the hell? Because I was sitting there like, why is she handling this first off, this baby in response to you? Because she's 22. She's a baby to me. I might look like a baby, but I'm grown. You know what I'm saying? In certain ways, us as grown women, we move. And I no shade, I don't let a child excite me. You know what I'm saying? My nieces, nephews, they get out, they grown and get out of pocket. I will cut off real quick, because I don't let children excite me. You're not finna get up under my skin. You're not finna excite me, baby, please. Okay, you're a child. And so while that young lady was talking, I could key in and be like, girl, but I'm not fixing to, I'm not finna engage in the madness. And it was just too much for me. I again disappointed again, and I'm just kind of like, girl, I just kind of at this point, like, if this is what we're gonna be expecting, I'm literally fixing to just completely stop. Like I'm
not disappointed. I mean, I'm
you're not surprised.
I'm not surprised. Yeah. I mean, yeah, she did something that was new to me, but from the other stuff, I'm not surprised either.
It's just sad, and it's unfortunate. This is the reason why a lot of people look at YouTubers the way they do, and it sucks because all of us aren't like that. But you are messing up opportunities for genuine individuals that are out there because you're running away everybody. You know what I'm saying? Or and I just, I mean. Like I said, I have no problem with Tasha K, but when you put journalists on something, or when you say that you're taking a journalistic approach or whatever, it's kind of like, do it. Come on now. And I don't care about her resume. If majority of your resume is of quality, of quantity, but not of quality, I might not have a whole list of people that I interviewed and stuff like that, but I guarantee you I got people of quality waiting in my Rolodex, but I don't have to flex. You know what I'm saying? It's not even about that.
Of quality. Whether you interview or not, you have videos of that have quality to it.
You know, like I said, I don't talk about this. You know, I'm serious about my walk in regards to this abuse. You know, like I said, doing the whole documentary. You know, but yeah, I'm serious about this. This is not no clicks and views and stuff for me. It's not. This is serious. You know, and these experiences can morph a person's existence. And to hear that baby, you know what I'm saying, she with her veins, I think you said, or somebody said her veins, all that. I mean, I felt so sad for her. And then to keep that part in where you dismiss her off your set, I would have cut that off. Because she didn't even respond to you. Like, it was just you trying to show, it's like, girl, that's
She's
too
weak.
much. Yeah, it's
the weakest people are the loudest to bark.
Right? Monique says, "Are you going to get the transcripts from the court case? Hers? I'm not even gonna lie to you. So I had people ask for me to read the transcripts from Tasha K's trial, which, as you guys know, I did a video that they're expensive. I mean, for like the whole week, I think she was there. She was like there for a week. So I'm all for it, but that's gonna be something that you subscribers are gonna have to donate for. I mean, the R. Kelly stuff, I got it. Like, I'm gonna save my ducats up to get that. To be able to read. But as far as Tasha K, like, I'm not invested like that. But for you guys, if that's something you want, please send in your donations. Make sure that you say that the transcript is towards the transcripts. And if we collect enough, yes, I will absolutely use your money. If we don't collect enough for these particular transcripts, I will put your monies. I'm saying this now because y'all not gonna ask me where your money went. I'm telling you. If we don't make enough to raise to be able to get, and I'm doing day for day. I'm not going to invest no $1,300. We're not going to do that. But if we make enough or get enough to be able to put it towards the transcripts, then absolutely I will get it. Otherwise, that money is going to push over to the R. Kelly transcripts. Okay, and that's, to be honest with you, that's the reason why I created a whole nother cash out. Because I wanted to be able to differentiate what goes into what and give you guys different ones. So, you know, but Monique, she said, okay, cool. But yeah, I don't mind reading them. Y'all know me. I'm transcript queen over here. I will read, you know, and read it. But they're expensive. Transcripts alone, y'all, are expensive. I mean, like those R. Kelly ones, they were anywhere from like $200 and something to like $300, close to $400. And that's for a day. Okay. So those transcripts were very expensive. And you know, I mean, so the 13 is no different. But what I think that this particular YouTuber was doing was trying to buy up the whole week instead of going day for day. So yeah. Thank you, Kamiko. But yeah, I have been collecting. A lot of people have already been sending me transcript money for R. Kelly transcripts. And that's not until August. Y'all do know that he is being sentenced in May, which they'll have, you know, the verdict and not verdict, but that information, just like how they did with Tasha K or whatever the case may be. And we'll read that. You know, I'll get that as it comes in. But as far as Tasha K, you guys, if you want it, y'all gonna have to work for it. I love y'all, but I ain't that invested because we know she'll lie. We know, and although she said, and y'all missed it. I don't know if you heard this because I can't remember what I don't know if it was her statement. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. It was her statement or before she did every Friday last week. But y'all, she said that's why I said. Nobody got lied on. I didn't lie. They asked me the questions, I answered. Did anybody? I don't know if y'all caught that. So basically,
she answered the question.
Yes. Okay. Yes. So she low-key was being manipulative. Okay, because hold on, I gotta do a battery change. Shut up.
I thought she did a lot of beating around the bush, trying not to answer any questions.
Right?
Shoot.
But sis, what I was gonna say is, if anybody caught that, what I said. So hold on, let me come back on. Okay, so what I just said, hey, Flawless. So if you heard what she said, because people was running with it like Tasha K saying that she didn't lie, I understand. No, she's saying that she answered the questions basically accordingly, that she didn't lie, that she didn't stand on the stand and say, oh, I didn't say that. Y'all, so that's why I'm like, when people like saying that, you know, because I even did a video and was saying that she doubled, that she said that she didn't lie. Well, she wasn't meaning it like that. She was meaning it like, I didn't lie, I understand. They asked me a question, I answered it, which you didn't, but you did lie on the girl. We're not gonna play that. You probably didn't lie on the stand, but you lied on Cardi B. Okay, period. You know. And bump the whole herpes allegations. We ain't even talking about that. We talking about all the other extra stuff that you was putting on this lady that wasn't factual. And I've watched and witnessed all of it. Like the one that I think it was, she was cheating or somebody was cheating and they got pregnant or whatever. Remember, she had somebody call her and had a little clip, an audio clip, and then she comes back on her backup channel and say that was a lie. But she didn't care that this girl, like, you don't do that to people. Girl, and they gonna gaslight us and act as if we didn't see it. Monique says,
I'm not entertained by no damn lie. Like, facts are more entertaining. If I'm going to be entertained.
That's what I'm saying, you know, and I think that's why people be pouring in and want to hear the transcripts and stuff like that from me, because it's facts. You know what I'm saying? That is more salacious, if you ask me, when you got hardcore facts. But it's like, nobody cares about that. Well, they don't care about that over there. They care more so about the salaciousness. I like it when it's salacious and it's true. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's real. Like when she used to do stuff like that back in the day, and she could show stuff, like when she was doing the R. Kelly stuff. I knew it to be factual because Angela was telling me the same stuff. You know what I'm saying? Or I got the same research. You know what I'm saying? So it was cool to be able to see her put it out the way she does. You know, she's a great storyteller, you know, but it's a lies for me. Monique says that's probably why she was telling everybody to read the transcripts. She figured nobody is going to do all of that. Yeah, girl. Thank you, Monique. She ain't slick. Yeah, but I mean, I don't mind. But what people got to understand is that after a while, if you wait, just a little tip, a little sneak, they are cheaper. In some cases, they can be free. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of the transcripts that are out now with R. Kelly, you can get them for pennies now. If you reach out to the court reporter now, it's pennies. Like I'm right now in the process of connecting with the transcriber, with the redacted transcripts. And you remember, Beautiful Anime, it was a lot of the transcripts that had that blackout. They didn't want us sidebars and stuff like that. I'm getting it because it's been released. I did a whole little video that they got released 3 days ago. On the 2nd, the redacted transcripts got released when it comes to R. Kelly's trial.
Well, that's the thing about waiting and being impatient.
Yep.
You know, when you're impatient, you gonna get screwed over.
Yep.
Because you're gonna be paying more than the people who had patience. And that's what a lot of stuff.
I've been just watching it and just sitting back, and I was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna wait and see, you know what I'm saying, how this play out or whatever the case may be. But yeah. But anyways, beautifully, thank you, Sissy Pooh. Welcome back. Long time no speak to you. You know, can you tell everybody where they can find you? And I'm figuring to wrap this up.
This is my second channel, Beautifully Animated Speaks, and it's going to be where I do a lot of where I show up on panels and I do a lot of my chatting on different topics or whatever on this channel, because the other one was supposed to be about makeup, cosplay, anime, things of that nature, reviewing videos or reacting to videos. So I want to push that back towards what it was supposed to be, and let this one be, about me speaking on anything.
Right. Well, thank you so very much. I love you, and we will talk later.
Alrighty.
Okay, bye bye.
I'm gonna drop the channel and the link in the thing.
Please do. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you guys. I mean, that's pretty much it for me in regards to how I feel about this whole interview. FTN Bae, if you want to actually be able to talk, be able to get everything out, and just build more awareness of this, because it is happening. Babies are getting touched and messed with and by your faves. Okay, don't get it misconstrued. Okay, a lot of stuff is going on in this wicked world. Okay, don't surprise me. Okay, but not for nothing. Oh, there you go, you guys. Okay. Click the link, you guys, to be able to subscribe to Beautifully Animated Speaks channel, along with her other channel, Beautifully Animated. Okay. And you guys are going to see a lot more Beautifully Animated Speaks, okay? Because we got some fun stuff happening on Whitney D TV that's going to be including with Beautifully Animated. And if you guys are smaller YouTubers, before I wrap up, and you guys want to do a collab, I'm all for it. Just slide into my DMs, or you can send me an email at reviewsofwhitneyd@gmail.com. And if you got some good ideas, I'll come on over and bring the Witness gang, okay? I don't mind helping out, okay? And if you need some graphics or anything like that, send me an email, okay? But not for nothing, you guys, we are 125 away from being at 6K. Yes, I'm excited. Okay, I'm just proof that you don't have to always be loud. Well, I'm always be loud. You know what? I need to work on that. It's just my real voice. It's not like this. This is my high energy voice. My real voice is like this. All right, you guys. Make sure you guys click that like button and head on over. Fly for real. If y'all listen to any of my podcasts, like when it's just real, it's just audio, that's how I am. I be loud here because I be wanting the mic to pick up. But for the most part, I don't talk loud like this all the time, unless I'm kicking it, being funny and loud. But for the most part, I'm just cool. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, y'all. Okay. Yes, we are 125 away from being at 6K. So if you're not subscribed yet to the channel, do so. Click that like button too and share. You can share here on your what's this place? YouTube. Okay. Put me on your community tab and let your people see me. Okay. Don't be being shysty. All right. But but anywho, that is how you show your support here at Whitney D TV, okay? And head on over to House of Princess, okay? House of the Princess. This is my girl. All right, I love her so much. She is so stinking cool, and she has some amazingly good content, okay? Yes, Beautifully says, yay, 6K, yes. All right, join the Witness gang. Whitney D, can you add the link? I sure can. I actually did. I'm a pin it. Oh wait, that's all right. I'll add it again. But yeah, because come these coming up months, I will be switching over to like a lot of members only videos, chats. It's gonna be members only chats. But yeah, there we go. Okay. There you go. But yeah, I will be doing a lot of members only chats and all that stuff, and and just shooting the ish and showing y'all a lot of exclusive behind the scenes thing. This summer is going to be packed for me. All right, like seriously. May is going to be very, 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 very extreme for me. Y'all probably won't be seeing me as much here live. It'll be more so pre-recorded stuff, because your girl has a fashion show that I am producing here in the state of Texas. Yay! The Era Fashion Experience. Yes, if you guys don't know, that is what I do. Okay, I am a two-time, well now three with YouTube, but I'm a three-time business owner and entrepreneur. If you don't know about me, okay, that's why I'm like, y'all, get it right. WhitneyDavisPlanning.com is where I utilize my planning services as well as graphic services. Okay. And so May, you're gonna pull it back up. May 21, 22, 21, 22, we will be having our fashion show. I can't remember which one this is, y'all. It's just so much, okay? But it's gonna be hosted by Jaleesa Dillard of Thick House. If you guys remember Crystal Crave, we're going up Jay. She was viral on World Star several times for checking Jay, okay? About his shoes and all that stuff. She is actually going to be performing because she is an artist, okay? She just got through having her beautiful son. She's going to be in the D, as well as a lot of my friends that I know here on YouTube, as well as some of my little celebrity friends that I know will be in the building, okay? And y'all get to see what Whitney D really does aside from all of this, okay? Yes, okay? And so not for nothing, May is going to be very, very packed for me, all right? And then we have the verdict, and that actually comes before my fashion show, the verdict. And I know we was talking about taking buses out there for the verdict, for the sentencing, which I told you guys on last week. Unfortunately, Angelo lost his mother. And that's really why, you guys, he had been incognito for a while. Not because he was afraid of these YouTube streets, but he knew his mom was transitioning, okay? And so he just kind of just wanted to go through that process and not be in the drama. And to be honest with you guys, that's why I be telling y'all, you never know what a person is going through. Because while he was getting dragged in these streets, he was dealing with his mom dying. Okay. And we used to talk. I would talk to him every day while he was going through this. And it was very hard. It's still very hard for him. So he's going through that. And I can't really plan the whole situation alone because he was a big brunt of it. So I don't know the status, to be honest with you guys, in regards to the busing, to the sentencing and stuff like that. So I don't even know how that's going to transpire or whatever the case may be. And that's why you guys haven't heard anything about it. However, I do have people that's going to be down in New York that is going to be able to give me a word, instantly or what have you. So, you will hear it here as fast as I can get it to you. Okay. But not for nothing. That's pretty much it. But this summer is going to be litty. I do have a second page. It's called My Lazy Journey, and it's dealing with my lazy eye and just the story and talking to you guys about it, the process and progress about that. You can head on over to that channel. I am going to be getting back on that channel real good. And I'm thinking about giving that channel a facelift and getting more intimate with you guys, doing more vlogging and stuff like that. But I don't know. I don't know. But y'all got to let me know the stuff that you guys want to see on the channel that you're interested in or that you want to see more of. Okay. House of Princess says, oh, thank you, boo. You're so welcome. Thank you, beautiful. Oh, okay. Y'all telling her, okay. Kamiko says, fashionista and entrepreneur extraordinaire. Thank you. To God be the glory. Okay, y'all, that's it. I don't want to talk y'all ear off. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Do y'all feel like gold when it comes to Tasha K and this whole interview that she did? These interviews, Lord. But anyways, or do y'all agree with me when y'all feel like it's just a little bit too much? Just a little bit too much. Just, bring it back. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever your opinion may be. leave it in the comments in the chat and we'll follow up from there. Oh, Peace and Serenity says, I love the shirts you've been displaying. Thank y'all again. I'm sorry, before I wrap up, this is from Shazazz Creations, okay? I Am Black, her story. Yesterday I wore history. But yeah, Shazazz Creations. The link is in the description box, y'all. And I have a discount. You click it, it's a discount that applies to it. You can actually get some of our merch. It's that the link will take you directly to our merch. We have merch. That's who I go through. She's Black owned. So if you have been liking the displays of the shirts and things to that nature, and y'all know I get real fancy, but I've been trying to, put her teas and stuff out there like that. I'm gonna bring y'all the looks here soon, okay? Don't get it twisted, it's a little too cold, okay? But yeah, so Shazazz Creations, link is in the description box, as well as the makeup, okay? Shay Michelle Cosmetics. That's all I use, okay, through and through. So check them out. The link is in the description box down below. You plan to say, if I'm not visiting family, I'm gonna try to make the fashion show. And let me let y'all know this, okay? If you are a subscriber, you will get a discount, okay? You will get a discount, all right? If you are a member, okay, you will get a bigger discount and some more incentives if you decide that you want to come to the show. Come to visit your girl, okay? And I'm trying to get all this stuff out just so it can be recorded. In March, I will be in Atlanta, okay? I will be in Atlanta and I will be doing my first meet and greet. So if you are close to the city of Atlanta, then come and check your girl out. I will have a guest. All right. To be honest with you, she invited me. She was like, Whitney, it's a convention going on. What you doing? And my husband's like, you got to make this a business trip. And I was like, all right, let's go. So I said, all right, I got some Atlanta subscribers. So I will be in your city, Atlanta. All right. And I'm having a special guest. All right. I'm not going to tell you who it is until I release the flyer, and I will do so here probably on my channel. Y'all know her. Okay. Y'all seen her. But it's going to be private because of safety reasons for her. Okay. And I want to make sure that it's safe. So this will be a private event. It will be a charge. Okay. Not up the wazoo. Y'all know I don't play about that. I'm ball on the budget. Okay. But it will be a charge in regards to it. But if you can come to Atlanta, you know what I'm saying, come holler at your girl. Okay. All right. Because I've never been anywhere like that, especially not Atlanta, and I want to be able to party and stuff like that and kick it with you guys. All right, and be cute or whatever, okay? But not for nothing, you guys. That is pretty much it. All right, I am gonna go enjoy this Saturday. That's why I did it early, okay? Because I gotta do some cleaning. I cooked, okay? I ain't eat. All right, y'all know I can't afford to miss no meal, okay? So, anyways, y'all, that is it. I love y'all so very much. Like, seriously, y'all have no idea. Okay, like, God bless y'all. Y'all don't know how much y'all brought me through on my downest times. I love y'all. Continue to send the emails if you have a question, you have a concern. I respond. I just read y'all one earlier in the stream. I hear you. All right. If no one else, I hear you. And I don't care if it's 5 people that be watching. If it's something that you want to get out and it's important to you and God lays it on your heart, let your girl know, okay? All right. And I don't care if it's another YouTuber, all right? Okay. Love y'all so very much. But most of all, God loves you. You guys stay encouraged and have a blessed and safe Saturday, okay? What up, you guys? Whitney B here with Whitney DCD, and we have merch! What up, everybody? Welcome to the channel. If you're new, don't be. And I mean that. Don't be. Go ahead and click that subscribe button to be a part of Witness Gang, to join the Witness Nation. Now, I am here to let you guys know we are now accepting members. Let me stop stunning. We've been accepting members, but I'm here to tell you more information about the memberships, okay? It's just better here. Why not become a member and support your girl on a month-to-month basis, okay? Now, we have 4 different tiers that you can choose from. They'll probably be somewhere over here, okay? Not for nothing, we have Out of the Bushes for $1.99 a month, okay? And then you can become a Witness member. $3.99 a month. You can't beat that, okay? Now, if you want to take it up a notch and become a Witness gang member, just $9.99 a month, okay? Now, I see you. You want to go even further. That's great, okay? Become a Witness Nation member at $19.99. Okay, now all these proceeds go back into the channel, okay? I pride myself on doing due diligence to give you guys best quality product and content, okay? So if you love what you see here on Whitney D TV and you want to keep it going, make sure you become a member like right now. Like today, like go do it now, okay? Comes with a lot of different perks like members only chats and member only videos and getting updates and exclusive information before anybody does, okay? So what are you waiting for? Go become a member like now. Like right now. Duh. Bye.
Shazazz Creations, your one-stop shop when it comes to customization. Totes, tees, tumblers, hats, and more. Looking for a customized gift idea for a graduation, birthday party, baby shower, or just a unique creation of your own? Check out Shazazz Creations as seen here on Whitney D TV. Female, Black owned. Use my promo in the description box down below and let her know Whitney D of Whitney D TV sent you. Thank you. Bye. I'm Whitney. Keep it cute, but get the boot.